Did you know that some ancient civilizations built technology so advanced that modern engineers still struggle to fully explain how they were made? Not legends, not fantasy, real artifacts, real structures, real engineering results. These technologies were not primitive. They were contextually advanced, optimized for materials, tools, and knowledge that no longer exist today. Some were lost because empires collapsed. Some because knowledge was guarded. Some because writing systems disappeared. Some because conquerors destroyed them. Tonight, we are counting down the top 10 lost technologies of ancient civilizations, based on physical evidence, scientific analysis, and peer-reviewed archaeological research. As we move closer to number 1, you'll notice a disturbing pattern. Human progress is not linear. We don't only move forward, sometimes we forget. Number 10, Roman self-healing concrete, ancient Rome. Ancient Roman concrete has survived over 2,000 years. Modern concrete often fails in less than 100. The difference lies in chemistry. Roman builders used volcanic ash, pozzolana, lime, seawater. When cracks formed, chemical reactions occurred that resealed the concrete. In 2023-2025, scientists confirmed that Roman concrete forms new calcium-based crystals when exposed to water. This makes it stronger over time. Modern engineers only recently rediscovered this principle. The exact Roman mixing techniques, curing process, and construction protocols were never written down completely. When the Roman Empire fell, the knowledge vanished. Only now are we trying to recreate it. Number 9. Greek fire, Byzantine Empire. Greek fire was the most terrifying weapon of the ancient world. It burned on water. It could not be extinguished by rain or seawater. It was launched from ships like a medieval flamethrower. Used by the Byzantine navy, Greek fire saved Constantinople from multiple invasions. Its formula was a state secret. Even the engineers who produced it likely knew only parts of the recipe. Possible components included petroleum, quicklime, sulfur, resins, but no surviving text describes the full formula or production method. When the Byzantine Empire declined, the knowledge disappeared completely. Greek fire remains one of the greatest lost military technologies in human history. Number 8. Ancient Roman glass nanotechnology. Ancient Roman glassmakers created materials that modern science could not explain until the 21st century. The most famous example is the Lycurgus cup. This glass changes color depending on light, red when light passes through it. In 1997, scientists discovered why. The glass contains gold and silver nanoparticles, embedded at the nanoscale. This means Roman craftsmen were unknowingly practicing nanotechnology, nearly 1,600 years before modern science. We do not know. When Roman glassmaking traditions collapsed, this knowledge vanished completely. Modern nanotechnology only rediscovered this principle in the late 20th century. Number 7. Incan stone cutting and precision masonry, Inca Empire. High in the Andes, the Incas built stone structures that modern engineers still struggle to explain. At sites like Machu Picchu and Sacsayhuaman, massive stones, some weighing over 100 tons, were cut, shaped, and fitted together with perfect precision. No mortar, no cement, no metal tools capable of cutting hard granite. Yet the stones interlock seamlessly, resist earthquakes, show no measurable gaps, align across complex angles. Modern laser scans reveal that many stones were shaped with tolerances under 1 millimeter. The Incas did not use wheels for transport. They had no written language describing the process. No surviving manuals explain how stones were softened or shaped, how they were transported across mountains, how such precision was achieved repeatedly. Some theories include advanced abrasion techniques, lost chemical stone softening methods, highly specialized labor systems. But no explanation fully accounts for the scale, speed, and accuracy. When the Spanish destroyed Incan society, the knowledge vanished with the craftsmen. The stones remain. The method is gone. Number 6. Damascus Steel, Medieval Middle East. Damascus steel swords were legendary across the ancient world. They were extremely sharp, flexible without breaking, resistant to shattering, patterned with distinctive wave-like designs. European knights feared them. Crusaders described them as cutting through armor with terrifying ease. Modern analysis shows that true Damascus steel had a unique carbon nanostructure, contained carbon nanotube-like formations, combined hardness and flexibility in ways modern steel rarely achieves. The steel was likely produced from special Wootz steel imported from India, then forged using a precise temperature cycle and cooling method. That method was never recorded in full. When trade routes collapsed and master smiths died, the process disappeared. Modern metallurgists can approximate Damascus steel, but true historical Damascus has never been perfectly reproduced. This was not just craftsmanship, it was materials science centuries ahead of its time. Number 5. Advanced Ancient Egyptian Medical Techniques, Ancient Egypt. Ancient Egyptian medicine was far more advanced than most people realize. Papyri, such as the Edwin Smith Papyrus and the Ebers Papyrus, describe surgical procedures, anatomical observations, trauma treatment, wound stitching, fracture stabilization, dental care, gynecological medicine. Egyptian physicians recognized the brain as an organ, treated head injuries systematically, differentiated between treatable and fatal conditions, used antiseptics like honey and copper salts. They performed surgeries without modern anesthesia, yet achieved survival rates that surprised modern historians. They also used prosthetics, including functional wooden toes, splints for broken bones, herbal pharmacology with antibacterial properties. What makes this technology lost is not the texts, but the full clinical methodology. We know what they treated, we know some ingredients, but we do not know exact dosages, full preparation techniques, surgical training methods, patient management protocols. When Egyptian medical schools disappeared, this applied knowledge vanished. Modern medicine had to rediscover many of these principles thousands of years later. Number 4. Roman hydraulic engineering and water systems, Roman Empire. The Romans mastered water on a scale unmatched until the modern era. They built aqueducts spanning hundreds of kilometers, pressurized water systems, urban sewage networks, public baths for millions, indoor plumbing for private homes. Roman engineers understood gravity-fed flow optimization, pressure regulation, sediment control, long-term structural durability. Some Roman aqueducts still function today. Their sewer system, Cloaca Maxima, is over 2,500 years old and still drains parts of Rome. But the true loss was not the structures. It was the engineering doctrine. Romans trained engineers through apprenticeships and state knowledge. Their methods for surveying land, calculating flow rates, managing large-scale urban water demand were never fully written down. After the fall of Rome, Europe lost access to large-scale sanitation for nearly 1,000 years. Cities regressed, disease spread, clean water vanished. Roman hydraulic mastery was not surpassed until the Industrial Revolution. Number 3. The House of Wisdom and Lost Scientific Knowledge, House of Wisdom. In 9th century Baghdad, the most advanced scientific institution on earth existed. The House of Wisdom was not a library, it was a research center. Inside it, scholars worked on mathematics, astronomy, medicine, chemistry, physics, engineering, geography, philosophy. They translated, expanded, and corrected Greek, Persian, Indian, and Roman knowledge. They invented algebra, advanced trigonometry, astronomical instruments, early scientific methods, medical encyclopedias used for centuries. Baghdad was the intellectual capital of the world. Then, in 1258, the Mongol invasion destroyed it. Books were thrown into the Tigris River until the water reportedly turned black with ink. Thousands of manuscripts were lost forever. We know titles existed. We know references to discoveries. But the content is gone. Entire branches of science were erased. This was not just destruction, it was intellectual extinction. Number 2, ancient optical and light technologies. Egypt, Greece, Rome, Middle East. Ancient civilizations understood light far better than we once believed. Evidence suggests they developed complex lenses, precision mirrors, light guiding techniques, optical alignment systems. Artifacts include the Nimrud lens, Assyria, polished Roman glass lenses, Egyptian mirror systems, temple alignments using light precision. Some temples were engineered so that in sunlight illuminated statues only on specific days, chambers lit internally without visible openings, reflections amplified natural light, ancient texts, reference, artificial light, sun-capturing stones, optical illusions used in rituals. While many claims were exaggerated in the past, modern optical analysis confirms that ancient engineers understood refraction, reflection, and focal control. What was lost was the theory behind it, the math, the optical formulas, the design manuals. This knowledge vanished, and optics had to be rediscovered over 1,000 years later. Number 1. The Antikythera scientific tradition, ancient Greece. The Antikythera mechanism was not a one-off invention. It was the only survivor of a lost technological lineage. Modern analysis shows it required advanced mathematical modeling, astronomical theory, precision gear engineering, predictive computation. It could calculate eclipses, planetary motion, lunar cycles, celestial events decades in advance. This means ancient Greece had an entire tradition of mechanical computation, not just one machine, but workshops, teachers, engineers, mathematicians. Yet no manuals survived, no blueprints, no textbooks. When Greek scientific institutions collapsed, this entire field vanished. Humanity lost. Mechanical astronomy, predictive computing, analog calculation systems. Technology did not reach this level again until the 17th and 18th century. That is a loss of over 1,400 years of progress. This is the greatest technological loss in human history. Ancient civilizations were not naive. They were intelligent, experimental, and deeply technical. But knowledge is fragile. When societies collapse, knowledge dies with them. Progress is not guaranteed. It must be preserved, protected, and passed forward. Otherwise, even the most advanced technology can vanish without a trace. If this journey through lost knowledge changed how you see ancient civilizations, like the video, share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe, because the next story explores what humanity may be losing right now.